Hi, Cappies. What you doing? I'm excited to do your reading. This will be for the rest of May and into June. I usually call these love readings just because that's what we all really want in life, right? Love. But we'll just see what comes up in the cards for you. I know we talked a lot last time about your loneliness and your need to connect with people and find a group or a community that you felt good being in, that you felt empowered by, right? And the tendency to isolate yourself when you don't feel comfortable, or when you feel like people aren't being real with you or whatever. Yeah. So finding a group of individuals that you felt solid with. And when I was meditating for you, I got a visual, which was really weird. During my meditations lately, I've been getting a lot of visual interpretations, more than like words. So it was really interesting. But I saw somebody panning for gold. And they were, at the bottom of, like, I'm from Northern California, so this is where all the gold mining happened, right? And it made me think of Earth, Capricorn, your element, deep in the earth, how you're so, people mistake you for being a shallow person and just concerned about money and work and your job. No, you're an extremely deep, traditional, rooted person. Yeah. So I thought of something like gold that's found so deep in the earth and underneath so much muck, so much dark. And please don't take this wrong, Capricorns, but yeah, you have a tendency, you're comfortable in the dark, right? And by dark, I mean pain. Not sadness, but pain, and things that, practicality, things that are shitty in the world that happen, right? You're comfortable. You don't like it, but you get it. You understand that people can be bad, that things are shitty sometimes, that life is difficult. You will get hurt. You will experience pain. And I think you're very aware that pain and fear are some of our greatest teachers. See that owl back there? The wisdom collected from a shitty situation is super powerful, right, Cappy? So when you go through something devastating, you know that there's a lesson in that. There's some real... That's what's so wonderful about you, and why you're slow and you steadily climb, because you're willing to take that time to look at your mistakes and see what you did wrong and how you can do better next time. You're a wise... I need you to take this mantra, Capricorn, and say it to yourself over and over. I am wise. Okay? I am wise, because the world doesn't give us 10 of Swords situations unless, oh my gosh, I just almost want to cry right now, because I was going to say unless we're strong enough to handle it, and boop, Strength card jumped out. Okay, so let me see. I got this one. Ooh, okay. All right. So I don't really want to be on camera. I'm going to show you what we're looking at, and I'm going to continue talking about my gold mining story. But anyway, the image that I got was this person panning for gold, right? And what I took from that is what I already mentioned, that often Capricorns are able to see the deeper meaning in things, the bigger picture, understand that to mine for gold, a beautiful, expensive treasure, you have to put in the work. You have to go through a bunch of fake ass rocks to get to the gold, right? So there's a feeling that you understand that, and that's kind of the vibe I'm feeling for you right now. It's like Saturn has come for a lot of Capricorns, that's your ruling planet. You have been challenged a lot, and it's in a way like it's harsh, but it's loving, in that it's like shaking away all the crap that you don't need anymore, Capricorn. All this pain, all these lessons, all this dirt around you that weakens you or makes you doubt yourself. It's mining that away and finding the gold at the bottom. Because what's underneath all that for you, oh wow, my door. The wind is crazy, but it's like opening and closing. Hang on just 1 second. Let me see if I can fix this without detaching my mic. That's so weird. Got some spirits up in here, Cappy. But yeah, it's like you've been mining your insides, yourself, your feelings, and you're finding the gold within whatever this struggle has been. You've had to be really strong, Capricorn. You've had to be really logical. You've had to be out of your emotions. I feel like this has been going on since the Saturn return, so whatever that was, January, February, It's like a good 8 months at least, because it even before, during your birthday and stuff, there's a lot of looking out at what has been, what is past, what is done, and taking some strong. There's another owl, I believe. Oh no, he doesn't have an owl, but it's like a bird that looks like an owl. See, you've gained so much wisdom, you've gained some strength from whatever these hardships were, and you've taken the time to shake out what is not serving you, is not helping you, is not making you strong, is not making you confident, and you're seeing the gold now. I hope that makes sense to you. And this is another thing too that I feel like Saturn has taught you, and the ability to gain wisdom is that when you learn something about someone, either if this is a breakup here that we're talking about, or there's definitely been a separation, Capricorn. You've been separated from somebody. You had to break up with them. They broke up with you. There's been gossip, just something that's really challenged your mental and emotional state, and you've had to really control your anger, your passion, your desires, I'm feeling a lot of emotional control, because this character is extremely detached and able to make solid, clear, concise decisions that are not emotional, but armored up. You are armored up. It's like, I know, I get it. Because when this happens to us, right, we've gained wisdom, but it throws like more dirt on the gold, and again, it's like more to dust off. I feel like you're dusting off this crap, but I got sidetracked anyway. What I was saying was, once you learn things about people or a situation or about yourself and what you do or how you react or whatever, you can't unlearn those things. You can't unlearn them. And so I understand that at this point you have learned some things about yourself and about other people. Take that however it resonates for you. And you can't unlearn them at this point. And it's hard. But you're very certain that you're not going to put up with certain things anymore either. You are finding the lesson in this. So the Fool. So some of you might be dealing with a Sagittarius, Leo, or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But honestly, I feel that it's more of a restart. The Fool is, he's fresh, he's new, his expectations are different, are non-existent. He's ready to trust in the process of life, to fully dive in and naively go for it, right? So it's the beginning of the journey. There's been a separation, a loss, a breakup, something that, again, you've had to be super strong, super detached emotionally, super patient, super trusting in other people, which is something you don't really like to do. Very outside yourself, it's like this is what you're experiencing, yet this is how you're looking at yourself, and you're controlling the pain very well, and you're trying to sift away all the crap so that you can find the lesson in the madness and in yourself, right? And you can remove any bullshit beliefs and issues that you have about yourself that Saturn has been like, no, it's been wiping things out of your life so that you can get to the gold. Your element, Ace of Pentacles, blessings, money, gift. Saturn wants you to have this. They want you to move on from this pain. Or the cards are saying, you know, Capricorn, yes, you learned something pretty shitty about someone, people, a group of people, a relationship. And I really think a lot about yourself too. You've learned a lot about yourself in the past year. And you're seeing now that all the trauma, all the waiting, all the trust that you've had to have in this process has given you so much wisdom to really start to go after the gold, really also chip away those old things that you carried, it's like you were carrying all these beliefs about yourself that just aren't true. And now that you've learned how you deal with certain things, or what you think about yourself, or how you have patterns of behavior and maybe trusting other people or not trusting it, whatever it is, you've learned some things about yourself that you cannot unlearn now. And so you're willing to do the work and be able to only now show this, or not only, but focus more on your good qualities, on your gold, what you have to offer to people, and how any instability, right? How all this 10 swords, all this pain, how it's made you strong, stable, how it's taught you what you want now. What you don't want, what you want. 10-10, like I said, you are very good, Capricorn, about being the owl, looking outside yourself, stepping back. It may take longer than some people for you to do that, but you do, because you have this unspoken traditional sense about you where you want to be doing the right thing. You know, you want to be on the path of up and ups, right? Of staying out of trouble, etc. You're not someone who likes to go against the grain and the rules and all that and make people feel bad or whatever it is. So either, and here's the thing. When you're presented with a new perspective, something shitty happens to you, you can either make you stronger, or you can stay in the crap, right? So either during Saturn's shaking up of you and going, okay, let's get to the gold here, Capricorn. Let's get to the good stuff. Anything that is not supporting your core self and beauty and all the wonderful things that make you the wonderful person, Capricorn, that you are. Like, this is what you want right here. Money, a job, stability, a dog, a nice little house. You don't want too much, right? Yeah, you like a nice, comfortable place. I know. And you deserve that. Yeah. So we can now start moving towards this, or you can stay here. And I think there's two different Capricorns. What I've experienced recently working with the Caps, it's like all of you guys have been enlightened in some way. You've all learned some really interesting lessons over the past 10 months, year, whatever, about others, about yourself the most. And there's Capricorns who are choosing to learn and take knowledge from that and develop it, shine it up into the treasure. And then there's some people who are off the rails, spiraling, staying down, staying in the dark, trying to ignore the lesson. So in terms of love and relationship, it's like once you tune in, I think, Capricorn, and you are able to start operating from that level of only giving people the good, the gold, and not maybe scaring people away or intimidating people or yourself or others, or staying in situations that don't make you your best self when you know damn well that it's not making you your best self, but you'll just do it anyway because it's something you feel you can change or control. Well, here's the thing. Once you pull out of that and start operating from a place of, oh wow, yeah, of your good qualities leading, your heart leading, your bright side leading, you can have the love, the stability, the connection. And I think if you have been trying to make friends or make connections with people, I think the reason that you're not is because of your inability to trust. There's some trust issues. There's some skeletons in your closet. There's some pain. Often Capricorn can lead with anger or resentment, or they can isolate out of situations and connection, or you just fake a connection and you're like put on a happy face and it's not genuine, authentic you, because you're worried about the judgment and all that. I think when you can full and totally be yourself and understand what you have to offer and operate from that very high place of, this is what I want, this is what I deserve, I'm going to emulate this, I'm going to take care of myself and treat myself like gold so that I can shake away all the shady, lion ass people. Because see, 7 of Swords, you have found out some stuff. You did. I told you. You found out some shady shit. I don't know about who. It could be your boss. It could be a significant other. It could be a friend. It could just be becoming aware of your own shady behavior and how you give up on yourself, or how you isolate yourself, or how you sometimes show up to situations. And kind of filtering that. It's like, I'll hurt you before you hurt me, or I'm afraid of bad things happening, so I appear to be this aloof, don't give a shit, trickster type personality. That's not you. You're very gentle and grounded and you know, you don't like this kind of shit. So stop putting up with it. Get it out. Whatever that dirt is that's on your beautiful qualities, Capricorn, your heart, your love. Really try to open up your heart chakra and really start noticing how you connect with other people. What is it inside of you that keeps you sort of disconnected from others? Knight of Pentacles. So if you were betrayed by another earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or you found out some shit about them, yeah, I feel like they appear to be all, you know, people think that they've got all their shit together, but really they're not doing something. Like, you had an idea that there was some, I don't know, some shady behavior going on. It could have been from this Knight of Pentacles, or this could just be your energy in moving forward with confidence and understanding that you've got to operate from this green. Wear green, your heart chakra. If you hunch over, have scoliosis, back problems, whatever, really try to do some heart chakra opening exercises, Capricorn, to and envision this deep green color, to kind of open up that heart so that we can get in there. Because what's in there, what's under the pain and what's under the disappointment, Capricorn, is so beautiful and solid, and anyone would be lucky to have you. And you will stay, you will put on, you will go until the going gets tough, right? You are not the type of sign that goes anywhere. So once you work through all this and you mine through the gold, like I keep on repeating myself over and over again, and get to the gold, you're going to feel so ready to just be you. There's a sense that for a long time you've been holding back on who you are or what you are, you know, and being ashamed of this past and these rough experiences. Instead of understanding that it's made you strong and powerful, you've brought yourself down. Like, if it were family issues, Capricorn, I know a lot of Capricorns will experience bad family situations. If you've got daddy issues, mommy issues, divorced parents, whatever it is, it's made you understand that a marriage and a relationship is a lot of work, and that people want to bail, and that people do shitty things. You know that. But the more you emulate, I don't do that, that's not me, that's not who I am, the more you're going to attract that connection back, right? Instead of being afraid of that connection or backing off of people in fear that they will hurt you. Lots of pentacles. So there's definitely a lot of work, self-work going on, and internal change going on for you, Capricorn. It's really nice. But let me just see. All right. Final card. Oh, I'm so excited. Three of Pentacles, Two of Cups. So, keep doing the green potion here too, and he's got a green outfit. There's a green. Wear green, Cappy. But this is a commitment, a discipline, a research, a time of wisdom, growing wisdom, understanding processes, understanding teamwork and all that. And so, like I said, you've been really working hard on yourself. You've been looking at yourself a lot. And you're going to attract this really awesome connection. The next connection that you get is going to be worth your while. And if you emulate this love and you show people your gold, it's coming 100%. So my door keeps opening and closing from the wind. It's insane. So I'm really excited for you. I think right now you're in a period of, I don't know, a lot of you, if you're married, you might be feeling kind of disconnected, or there could be some shit hitting the fan in your relationship. Not everybody just went through a breakup and is experiencing some secrets coming out about someone. It's not going to be for everybody, but a lot of you are doing the internal self-work, and there's things about yourself that you can't ignore now, and that you know that in your relationships it does come up, and you know that there's lessons for you to now put into action in your next relationship. The Hermit and the Moon. Don't stay in this darkness. I know you've experienced some disillusion, a lot of self-work, a lot of reflection, a lot of isolation, a lot of dabbling in your shadow work. Saturn has came through and been like, all right, what's gotta go? Let's shine a light on the dirt and let's wipe it all off so that you're shiny and new again, Capricorn. And we all have to put that layer over us to protect our golden heart, right? To protect our deeper selves. But it's now time to expose it. Show people your beautiful, open, golden heart. I am wise. All the things that you've learned, all this shaking Saturn's been doing and sifting and sifting and sifting and sifting and sifting. It's sifting away the junk so that you can start fresh. I love that all the pentacles came out when I was talking about gold. This is like what every Capricorn wants, right? Boom. It's coming. Be patient. I know, I feel like I say that all the time, but it really depends on you. It's a choice for you to decide what are the qualities in yourself you want to keep and you want to start showing to the world, path that you're going to be on, the people that you're going to be in contact with, the group of people, who are you? You don't have to fake anything, be inauthentic, or act a certain way for people to accept you, Capricorn. Whoever you are deep down inside, that's who you should be showing. That's the gold. That's what we all want to see, right? So don't let people in situations doubt your wisdom and doubt your self-worth and doubt your ability to be cleaned up and shined up again and put back on the shelf. I love you all so much. Have a beautiful month. Namaste.